Hi. In the history of the United States, 4 U.S. presidents have been assassinated. These shocking and tragic assassinations shook the foundations of the United States. In this video, we'll delve into the assassinations that have forever marked the legacy of U.S. presidents. Let's begin. The assassination of President Abraham Lincoln took place on April 14, 1865, just days after the end of the American Civil War. This shocking act of violence marked the first assassination of a U.S. president. President Lincoln and his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, attended a performance of the play at Ford's Theater. John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer and actor, entered the president's theater box during the play and shot Lincoln in the back of the head with a small Derringer pistol. After shooting Lincoln, Booth leaped from the president's box to the stage below and then escaped on horseback. He fled the city with the help of accomplices. President Lincoln was immediately taken to a nearby house where doctors attended to him. He remained in a coma throughout the night. On the morning of April 15, 1865, Abraham Lincoln passed away at the age of 56. A massive manhunt was launched to capture John Wilkes Booth and his co-conspirators. 12 days after the assassination, Booth was tracked down to a farm in Virginia. Refusing to surrender, he was shot and killed by Union soldiers. Let's move on to James Garfield now. During those days, anyone could walk into the White House to meet the president and ask for a position in the government. One of them was Charles J. Guiteau, a disgruntled office seeker with a history of mental instability. He believed he deserved a diplomatic appointment in return for his support of Garfield during the 1880 presidential campaign. However, he was repeatedly denied any government post. Frustrated and delusional, Guiteau decided to take matters into his own hands. On the morning of July 2, 1881, Garfield was at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station in Washington, D.C., preparing to depart for a summer vacation. Charles Guiteau approached him and fired 2 shots at close range. The first bullet grazed Garfield's arm, but the second bullet pierced his back and lodged near his spine. The shooter was quickly apprehended. Garfield's injuries were serious, and the medical treatment he received at the time was inadequate. The bullet lodged in his body became a source of infection. Despite efforts by a team of doctors, including inventor Alexander Graham Bell, who tried to use a metal detector to locate the bullet, Garfield's condition worsened. He eventually succumbed to his injuries and died on September 19, 1881, at the age of 49. Charles J. Guiteau was arrested, tried, and convicted of Garfield's murder. He was executed by hanging. President William McKinley attended the Pan American Exposition, a World's Fair, on September 6, 1901. The exposition showcased technological and cultural achievements. Unbeknownst to the festive crowd, Leon Czolgosz, an anarchist, had concealed a .32 caliber revolver beneath a handkerchief. S. McKinley greeted well-wishers at the Temple of Music. Czolgosz fired 2 shots at point-blank range. 1 bullet grazed McKinley's chest, and the other entered his abdomen, causing severe internal injuries. Secret Service agents swiftly apprehended Czolgosz. McKinley was rushed to the exposition's hospital for medical attention. In the days following the shooting, McKinley's health deteriorated. Despite efforts to save him, McKinley's condition worsened. On September 14, 1901, President William McKinley succumbed to gangrene caused by his gunshot wounds. The nation mourned the loss of a leader known for guiding the country through a period of economic growth. Czolgosz faced a swift trial and was found guilty of McKinley's murder. He was sentenced to death and executed by electrocution on October 29, 1901. McKinley's assassination prompted changes in presidential security measures, including the bolstering of the Secret Service's role in protecting the president. The tragic event marked a turning point in how the nation approached the safety of its leaders. Still, it didn't stop the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Kennedy, along with First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally, traveled through Dealey Plaza in an open-top convertible as part of a political visit to Dallas. As the motorcade passed the Texas School Book Depository, shots rang out. Kennedy was struck by 2 bullets, one in the upper back and another in the head. Governor Connally was also injured in the attack. Within hours of the shooting, Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine and an employee at the Texas School Book Depository, was arrested. He was found at the nearby Texas Theater. Before Oswald could stand trial, he was shot and killed by Jack Ruby, a nightclub owner, on live television while in police custody. Almost immediately, conspiracy theories began to circulate, suggesting that there may have been more than one gunman involved. The Warren Commission, led by Chief Justice Earl Warren, released its report in 1964, concluding that Oswald acted alone in assassinating President Kennedy. However, the findings have been the subject of ongoing skepticism and numerous investigations. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy remains a deeply significant and tragic moment in American history, sparking decades of debate and speculation. The mystery surrounding the event has contributed to its lasting impact on public consciousness. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There will be more informative videos like this in the future, so stay tuned.